From the sweltering heat of the Mojave Desert to the unpredictable habitat of Tanzania's Serengeti, from the murky depths of the Marina Trench, from the exhilarating heights of Mount Kilimanjaro, you have the pleasure of listening to From Chicago to Dummast, the Dummast Podcast. What's going on with you, Wody?
What's going on, bro?
Shit. Nothing going on with me, man.
Shit.
Out here building dresser drawers that take 6-7 days.
Bro, you went on like an odyssey with this dresser, like.
Bro. All right, so let me foreshadow what's been going on. So my girl, right? She said, I'm gonna go get Aaron a dresser. You know, I'm gonna get him a new dresser. That's what she been saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she just kept saying it, and it slowly merged into when you gonna get him a dresser.
Okay.
Now he already has a dresser. The bottom dresser drawer is the face of the handle, you know, the face part of the drawer.
Right. Falling off.
Broken.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fell off.
Was he like climbing on it when he was younger or something?
It was just a cheap dresser, bro. It's one of them Target joints. You know what I'm saying? The ones that take, you know, they give you an Allen wrench and you got to put it together. It take you about 30 minutes.
Right.
So yeah, so it was falling apart a little bit, but I'm a guy. I don't care, and I don't think he care either. The only person that really care in the house is her.
Right.
But again, like I said, it was something she was gonna do, and it slowly merged to something I gotta do. Right.
Right.
And she, you know, when you gonna get him the dresser? I'm like, wait a minute. You had been saying you gonna get him the dresser. But anyway, I digress. I was feeling nice one day, and I just got the dress. I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get this out the way. Plus, she just dropped a bunch of money on the couch, so at least I could do. I could, you know, help out a little bit. I can just sprinkle a little help on the situation. So, without her saying anything, just ordered the joint. I ordered a nice one, man. It was like
where was this from?
Dresser.
Where did we get this from?
It was from Amazon.
Okay.
I think I was looking all over. I can't remember now. It was from Amazon. Oh, no. I saw it on Amazon and I bought it. I saw it for $20 cheaper at Walmart. So I got it, you know, Walmart online.
Okay.
But it was nice, really nice. I get it. And me and my girl, we look out the window and it's 2 boxes outside. I'm like, what? They delivered 2 of these things? Bro, we tried to drag these things in the house and we couldn't, bro. Like, well, 120 pounds each, and you couldn't grab it from nowhere.
Right.
And I hate boxes that you can't grab from nowhere. It makes it just the whole situation hard.
Those long rectangular boxes?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So we drag them in the house. Now, from the sheer weight of this thing, I'm already like, I really don't want to put this together now. I mean, I'm thinking it's something, you know, you've put a dresser or a desk together.
Right.
An hour tops. You know what I'm saying? On the instructions, it say 90 minutes. So I knew this was gonna be like, because usually when you see 90 minutes, another hour.
No. The time that they give you is for an expert who's put a bunch of them together.
Yes, who just who pumps these things out and ships them out. Yes, add an hour to whatever time they tell you. That's the rule of thumb, right? So I'm already dreading this, putting this together. I'm thinking about calling off work to put it together or whatever. Ooh, look at you with the Snapple. So after a few days, I finally get to it, right? Open it up, bro. And I showed you the pictures.
Right.
In each box, bro, I think altogether it was over 100 pieces.
That's crazy.
You know, it's literally
wood and all type of furnishings and stuff all over the room.
How come you didn't pay for that white glove service?
I should have. Bro, it was $80 to come assemble.
You think it would have been worth it? It would have been worth
it? Yes.
So wait, good.
Yes. Because it was more so like a waste of time. So wait, let me finish. So we start on the thing, right? And you know how these directions are. They'll give you wrong directions. Like I done put like this desk I got over here. I did it 100% to a T, and their way fucked me up, and some shit is backwards on this desk. So anyway, directions are always, you get some really bad directions. And so we just get to a point where so in the directions that say no power drill, you don't need a power drill. You get to a point where you have to get like, how am I supposed to screw through this?
Right.
Through hard, big ass, thick piece of wood. You have to use a power drill. In fact, it's no way you could put this together. At several points during this assembly, you needed a power drill, like more than several points. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, it's better off that let me YouTube this video. So I see a video, it's about 16 minutes long, and the video going in fast motion. So we doing our best to try to stop it at the right point and put it together or whatever. So to make a long story short, bro, after maybe about 20 more minutes, we go out of that video to try to find another one. It's the same guy who has a longer version of the video in real time, not fast forwarded. It is 6 hours long. It took this dude online 6 hours.
Wait, what happened to 90
minutes? It is literally a 6-hour video of this guy putting this together.
What happened to 90 minutes?
It took us about 2.5 days to put this together.
That's crazy. Crazy talk.
It's done though. It's done so. Done. I had to digress, man. I know that was a long story, but
bro, I had a crib, the same crib that your son has, my son had. And that took me the better part of a day to put together. It took a minute. It took quite a minute.
That didn't take us that long.
Yeah, that one
didn't take us that long.
That one took me a minute. That's the one with the look.
Were you doing it by yourself?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Of course.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of these, like sometimes like you have to stand certain things up, and if you need two people. Well, otherwise
I'm not trying to throw a girl under the bus and everything. I believe she was pregnant at the time, so she was somewhere laboring, suffering with the big head boy in the belly.
I got you.
So I was in the next room putting it together myself.
I got you. But man, I ain't got much to talk about. I'm a little pissed off, man. What's up with this Andy Dalton shit? Well, like, is this an upgrade from Trubisky?
The Bears being the Bears, bro.
This is crazy. And I heard they released Cal Fuller. Is that true? Did they really release Cal Fuller?
Yeah.
Jesus. And they who was that they asked to shop around? It's getting crazy over there on that Chicago Bears football team.
Akeem Hicks.
Wow. So is this an official rebuild or?
Who knows, bro? I don't know what they're doing at this point. They were trying to get Russell Wilson. I don't know if they even inquired about Watson. But it looks like we striking out on all the melanated quarterbacks.
What's the GM's name?
Is it Ryan Pace? Something Pace.
It's Pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What the hell is he doing? Like this?
Well, I know the Fuller move is a salary cap move, so they don't want to be football. They don't play those salary cap games. They just get rid of somebody. So
the Bears, I don't think they're gonna be fun to watch. And I think you mentioned like they need to trade Khalil Mack, and that probably is looking like what's gonna happen.
I mean,
especially if you talk about trading.
I don't think they have to trade Khalil Mack, but it looks like that's what's.
I mean, if they rebuild, then why not?
I don't think they've officially said that they're rebuilding though. They're just trying to clear salary cap and they're gonna call in a furlough a year or whatever you call it, and then try and get a quarterback. I guess, who knows how much time Nagy and Pace have at this point.
Right. I don't know, man.
But I'm not upset about
know.
it. If you've been a Bears fan, it's like they
You're
have
used to it.
Yeah, they have
Used to
3 years of greatness, and then 5, 6, 7 years of trash, and then 2-3 years of greatness, and the cycle just repeats itself.
Are you saying we just came off 2 years of greatness?
Probably like a year and a half.
Greatness? I wouldn't call it greatness, but whatever. What's been up with you, man? I didn't even ask. What's been up, man? What's going on your end?
Same old. I'm just trying to make it.
You're not over there building dresser drawers like me?
Nah, I gotta finish. I gotta repair my son's bed, and I gotta paint his room again. But that's about it.
There you go. You got a little project.
That's about it.
You got a little spring project. I got you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. All right, man. Let's get into some topics, bro. What I wanted to talk to you about. The coronavirus. Are we done with it? Like, are we there yet? Are we like? I keep hearing like we can see the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? By you being the healthcare expert that you are we?
I'm definitely not a healthcare expert, but
really,
I don't believe that we're over it, but I think we're starting to wind down. Because as all the conspiracy people say, Biden is the one now, so it's time for the pandemic to go away. So you know how it goes.
Boy, Biden is what? He's the what?
They said
he's the what?
He's won. He won. So they're it's time for COVID to go away. That's the conspiracy that as soon as Trump was out of office that it was gonna go away. So but I know here in Chicago or Illinois in general, they're starting to open everything up. So
they're easing up restrictions and things like that in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm seeing a drastic difference between what's in the states in the Northeast and like the southern states like Florida and Texas. The way they handling things. I mean, in Florida, I mean, COVID-19, it's like it doesn't exist. I know people down there. They people just walking around like no masks, and it's like COVID just never really happened, and it's been that way for a while now. They've been eased their restrictions. Hell, they got WrestleMania in 2 weeks with 25,000 fans. 25,000 fans going to be at WrestleMania in 2 weeks in Tampa Bay. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Texas, they governor again. Same thing, just through everything, just opening up normal. And I don't know, man. I don't know about you. It just seems like it's counterproductive to the progress we have made, And also, let me ask you a question. Do you think the governor out there pretty much eased those restrictions because of the trouble he got in with the snowpocalypse?
Mm-hmm. Say that again.
The governor out there easing restrictions. Do you think he did that because of the snowpocalypse that
No.
He got in trouble for? So you think he was just going to do it regardless, or you just think
No, the cases are dropping, bro. I mean, it's not about
in Texas.
Oh, you're talking about Texas. I fucking
Yes.
blanked out. My bad. No.
What you over there doing, bro?
It's a work email. My bad.
Oh no, it's all good.
I'm not sure. No, I don't think it's because that's not really in your control, and they were going to open everything up regardless.
No, man. It just seemed like he was in hot water for the way they handled all that snow that they got, and it was literally 2 days later. Hey, guess what? I'm opening up restrictions and made everybody happy. All ain't nothing but rednecks and people who vote red anyway down there. So
how restricted was Texas even before that? Weren't they opening up anyway? Weren't they?
Yeah, but now they're not even enforcing masks in stores and stuff like that. Like it's gonna be kind of like how Florida is right now, where like everything is wide open. Like it's almost like they're not really. I don't know, man. I still think it's too early. Like to be.
Of course, it's too early.
Yeah, to tell people you don't have to wear masks, or full 100% capacity everything. Like it's crazy. I think that's crazy. I think it's irresponsible. What did Biden call them? Neanderthal thinking.
I didn't even hear him say that.
Yeah.
Um,
And you got these new variants out there, and you got
did you
spring
see
break coming. And
did you see Rand Paul and Fauci arguing over the new variants and why you don't need to wear a mask? Did you see that?
bro,
Insanity.
I don't know how Rand Paul has gotten this far. And I don't know how he hid this kookiness about him, bro. I don't know how he's made it this far, and how has he hid this the way of thinking for so long.
Right.
Because I don't remember him like this. Like, I think we talked about this before. Like, he switched when his agenda just switched when the base got crazier.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I mean, it is to an extent too early. No, I wouldn't say too early, but at some point you have to start winding everything down, especially if the case rates and everything are going down. But I just think once everybody starts congregating again, you're gonna have some type of flare up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a spike, and everybody's predicting that now we're gonna have another surge. Now they did say like because of the vaccines, you won't see as many deaths, but you're gonna see a spike in an uptick of cases. It's already here. They've already seen an uptick in cases because of the easing of the restrictions and spring break. Yep, but I don't know, man. I mean, God bless. That's about all I can say. That's about all I can say is God bless. What about Nas, man? Nas finally did it. Finally did it. His King's Disease album wins a Grammy. Let me ask you a question. Is this album, do you think is Grammy worthy?
I mean, we talked about this album already. Compared to what was up there, and I don't.
That's what I was gonna say.
The list in front of me right now.
When you first said he won a Grammy, because I think I saw it. I saw you had sent me a message, or you sent me an article that he won that the night he won, and I was like, really? I mean, the album was cool. It wasn't like Grammy worthy, and for me to even say Grammy worthy is silly because I really don't watch the Grammys like that. I don't believe in it, and to me, it's just
all right. So look, that's rap performance. I'm gonna get the.
Let me finish. So like when you said, I was just like, whatever. No, that album wasn't all that. But then I looked at the list of other acts that was nominated, and some of them albums I heard, and then some of the artists I never heard of, and I was just like, you know what? Possibly he might have had the best album of last year. Or at least the best album of what else was nominated, man. So congrats to Nas, I guess.
So for best rap album, you had Bad Habits by D Smoke. You had Alfredo by Freddie Gibbs.
Who is Alfredo?
That's the name of the album. Alfredo by Freddie Gibbs and The Alchemist.
Okay.
You had A Written Testimony by Jay Electronica. You had King's Disease by Nas, and you had The Allegory by Royce the 5'9". So it's not like there was some type of monster album that he was going up against.
No,
I didn't listen. I
kind of feel like it was some dope. What was Busta's album? Busta's album was better than Nas.
It maybe came out too late because I think King's Disease came out quite a few months. King's Disease came out almost the middle of last year, the top of last year. Busta's came out near the tail end of it. I believe. Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was a good album. I'm not sure that this is the album that
it was a decent album.
Nas should have won the Grammy for.
It's not like when I heard that album, like, yeah, this album smack. It better win some awards. I didn't think that, but I thought it had some decent tracks on it. And like you said before, we talked about it before. It was this album towards the top or towards the bottom of his catalog? Like, what do you think that album? Right
in the middle.
Yeah, definitely somewhere around Street Disciple.
Right.
somewhere around Street Disciple, man. I don't know, man. Where's Nas in your top 5? Is he in your top 5?
Of course. I'm sure you know this already. Nas is one of my favorite.
Right.
I got Big Pac. It changes because as new people come in, but I don't think anybody else has broken my top 5.
Nah, my top 5 been the same top 5. I got
Big Pac,
Nas,
Nas, Big Pac, Nas,
Big Pac,
uh,
Nas, Pun,
prob-
and Eminem.
probably M. I'm not sure who else I have. I think I
I
used
got
to have.
Pun in there. I think that's the only difference for me. I
Nah,
got Pun in there.
Pun didn't have enough work for me. I think I might have had Rakim in there. I think. But I have to go. I have to go back over it. It's been a while since I actually wrote it down.
Yeah. I don't know. It's well, all I can say is congrats. He did it. He finally got one in there.
I'm not sure that that's the album he should have won it for, but yeah.
I mean, I think
congratulations.
For It Was Written, Illmatic. He has a ton of bangers. You know what I'm saying? But like,
what year was Illmatic?
Illmatic was 94. No, 92 or 93 was Illmatic.
Did they even have a best rap album in 94?
Probably not. Probably not. I'm just saying, like,
somebody,
those albums are noteworthy.
Will Smith probably won that year or something like that.
Right.
You know how it is.
Yeah. So, from another music artist to another, we got Kirk Franklin in the news.
Why is Kirk Franklin in the news?
I don't know, man. Thug Franklin out there.
Right.
Thug Franklin. Plies. Oh, Kirk Franklin becomes Plies. Why is he becoming Plies, bro?
Because he went off on his son, man. Told him he was gonna break his neck. Kirk Franklin had the do-rag on, the Timbs, his pants was sagging. Basically told him, don't test my gangster.
Don't test my gangster with your bitch ass. You gotta have a bitch ass drop now. You gotta turn that
yeah.
You gotta turn that into a drop, bro. With your bitch ass.
Right.
Was the son in the wrong?
I don't know, because I don't know the situation. You can only go by, you can try and
let me ask you this.
Go off the context of the conversation.
Was his son wrong for leaking the audio?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that, but I mean, I wouldn't have appreciated it, but you never know. I don't really know the son's side. I don't really know Kirk Franklin's side. I can only go by what I saw in the video or what I heard in the video, because you never know. So I don't know who's right or wrong in that situation. I don't know what led up to that position.
It's more to this situation. I recently had a discussion with someone who told me that his son, and it was made public at some point, his son was fearing for his life from his father. And, you know, it's not the first time that Kirk Franklin been in the media before for porn addiction and all that other stuff, man. And that's something else I recently learned about. But yeah, at some point his son feared for his life. So it's been some other, they've been in counseling and all that stuff. It's been some issues.
His son feared for his life. He thought Kirk Franklin was going to come.
Man, he thought Kirk Franklin. Man, you never, bro. That's, bro, the way that bitch ass slid out of his mouth, slid out too natural, bro.
You want to listen to it?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Play that shit. It slid out too easily, bro.
Okay, if you think I'm bringing this paper, let me say it like this. When your bitch ass starts getting respected, you need to get your skinny motherfucking ass back out the goddamn way.
Wow.
Before I put my foot in your ass because I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the fuck up. I'm old. What's up? I did it.
Whoa.
Hey, you ever talk to one of your kids?
Bro, I just
you ever talk to one of your kids like that, bro?
Not in those types of words, but I've had a very heated conversation with one of my kids before. I mean, sometimes they step out of bounds and, they get besides themselves a little bit. They're testing the waters. They're testing those new skins when they hit those life thresholds, I guess. But again, I don't know what led to that. You can hear Kirk Franklin, aka Plies with the gold teeth, say
Thug Franklin, bro. Thug Franklin.
You can hear him say, you're not gonna disrespect me and things like that. So maybe
some context stuff.
Yeah, but his son is 33 years old, bro. That's a grown man. So it's not like he's talking to a child.
Right.
I don't know.
And like you mentioned something before, it's kind of hard for me to believe like you in fear for real life from Kirk Franklin. I mean,
Bro,
that
Kirk
dude is
Franklin might be
probably
gangster, bro.
the dude is like 5'5" and maybe 110.
Bro, he bro, the song
He a
Revolution.
featherweight, bro. He's
Bro,
a featherweight, bro.
The song Revolution has a whole different meaning now, bro. Totally different meaning now.
Do you want a revolution? Do you
Stomp,
want a revolution?
hey, the song Stomp has a totally different meaning now. You know what I'm saying? I will break your neck, nigga.
I will break your
The
neck,
conviction,
nigga.
the conviction in how he
said
delivered
it,
that.
bro. But the bitch ass slid out so smooth, bro. Which lets me believe it ain't the first time he said it, bro.
No, definitely not. He may
that son
have
been called bitch ass a few more times,
bro. He may have laid some smackdowns down.
It was Kirk Franklin ass, bro.
Okay. It was all good just a week ago, bro.
It was all good just a week ago. The Justice League Snyder cut. I know you ain't seen it yet. You went home and took your
I don't have HBO Max, sir, so it might be it might be a while before I see it. I don't know.
Bro, stop playing. I know you got them pirated sites. You gonna hop on a torrent or something like that. You probably already got it.
It sound like
look me in my face. Look me in my face and tell me you ain't already downloaded.
It sound like you snitching to me. It sound like you dry snitching to me.
Bro, we got like 7 subscribers. We probably gonna get
the feds
20 views. We probably gonna get 20 views, bro.
The feds is out there, bro. I would not incriminate myself.
I tell you this, bro. The movie was good.
Okay.
No, the movie was great. Great. Yeah, great. The movie was great. And I've never seen, like, I'm all about extended cuts and edited versions. I watch those. If it's more movie to it, more context, I'm there. I'm with it. Lord of the Rings trilogy, I got all the extended cut. I got extended. Like, I'd rather get the extended cut than the theatrical version.
Okay.
Of anything. I've never seen such a night and day movie. I remember when that movie came out, I was thoroughly disappointed walking out. Like, I was disgusted. This was a D.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was that. But did you ever see? You saw the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad, bro. Would you say that was a bad movie? Like, it jumped around. It made no sense. Sometimes it made like the dialogue was bad. It just didn't flow right. Not.
I don't know if I would say bad like that. There's a lot of things that could be improved on. I didn't walk away from it like disgusted or anything like that.
Yeah,
not like Coming to America 2 or anything like that. Like, that's a bad movie. I just thought, because I put certain things in different categories. Like, I could not like it. It could be better. It was good. I didn't put it in the bad category. I'm like, this
was bad. Bro.
It needed some improvements. So that's what I took from it when I watched it. But
I thought this was a bad movie. I thought it couldn't be saved. I thought it just I want to say the movie was under 2 hours. Under 2 hours. The theatrical version. This new version is 4 hours long. It's very hard for me to believe you could take, because now that I understand, and I know they added some other stuff in there too, but it's hard for me to believe you could take 2 hours out of any movie and expect for it to be good. You know,
the first one is 120 minutes, so it's 2 hours.
So it's 2 hours. This movie, the runtime is 4 hours and 2 minutes.
Right.
They took 2 hours out of a movie, or let me explain this better, because I don't think they took 2 hours out of a movie. They obviously added cut scenes and things like that, new footage. There's some reshoots in there. Nobody can say anything different.
Right.
What I think I'm trying to say is, if it took an extra 2 hours to give your movie continuity, That's sad. And I have to believe, like, and my cousin said this before, and we laughed at my cousin on this podcast because he was saying uh that Joss Whedon, the director who did some of the Marvel stuff, who came on, sabotaged this movie. I have to kind of believe it. Like you, I
Okay,
guess it's
but
something you would
why
have
would
to
a
see to believe.
yeah? But you come on now. Like, why would a director sabotage his own work? Like,
I have
that
no idea.
doesn't really make
I
any
have no
sense.
idea. When you see
Something that's
Ty,
more logical. Hold on. Something that's more logical is the studio said, no, you got to cut this down. You got to do this. You have to do that. And he's essentially doing what he's told. Nobody's gonna just let me create this and then let me sabotage. It just doesn't really make much sense.
either that or stupidity, then, because I
There
just
you
don't.
go.
I don't see. Bro, I'm literally telling you this is a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch it, you're gonna forget. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I did not like that movie when I first saw it, but I forgot about the movie. That's how bad it was. Like, it was like a lot of, like, I have like spots that I remember. I remember the scene with the Amazons when they were chasing for the mother box with they were chasing Steppenwolf for the mother box. That scene was memorable. Like, I remember it. And the Superman scene when he was beating up the Justice League. Those are scenes that I thought were good. Everything
Right.
else was bad. There are so many just good scenes, and some of the scenes they overdid it a little bit with the drama. Over dramatized some of the scenes, but I mean, other than that, bro, this is a great movie. IMDb has this movie as an 8.7. The old Justice League was a 6.4.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that's a huge jump, especially IMDb, because they kind of stingy on a rating, because those ratings are from people like me and you. You just go in there and pop in a rating, so you know how hardcore people can be, and how stingy, or how these fanboys are when it comes to their stuff, and especially comic book adaptation. For 8.7 is really good.
Okay. Well, I'm
But
sure.
I also believe it's somewhat of what you were talking about. 4-hour movie. Maybe they just wanted to cut it down.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
they took a lot of key stuff out of that. They
Un-
took a lot of key stuff out
unfortunately,
of that movie. It was good though.
unfortunately,
When are you gonna see it? You gonna see it today?
who knows? Because
You
I
got
I don't have HBO Max and I don't plan to pay for it. So
come on, bro. I know you gonna get it. You gonna stumble across it, bro. So I know you will be watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier tomorrow, right?
maybe,
Come on, bro. Maybe. Oh, but
maybe.
you say you like to stack your shows, and then so you can binge it.
Yeah, a lot of times I like to just get in a few episodes later just so I don't get that. I hate the carrot on the stick feeling.
All
So
right, you said that.
and I'll listen to people's reactions. So if it's like the best thing ever, I might pop in and see it. If not, I'll wait a few episodes and then check it out.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's 1:37 a.m. Eastern time, so it should be out already.
Oh, does it
I'm
pop up that
excited for
early?
this one. Yeah. Well, your cousin Price said it's usually 12 p.m. I mean,
Okay.
12 a.m. That's what he said. But your cousin be smoking a lot of dope though.
Mm.
That trailer, the last trailer that they came out with last week, it's got me hyped, bro. Like, I'm ready for this. I think it's with the thrills and with the action. I think it's a little bit more on the nose than what WandaVision is. They kind of carry you through the story in a more creative way. This, I think, like I said, it's more on the nose. So
Uh-huh.
I'm ready for that, man. I'm thinking it's gonna be a lot of action, and probably get some plot twists and some Easter eggs and things like that, man. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna need you to watch it,
Where
bro.
do you think they're going with this?
I don't know. I mean, from the previews, I see a lot of action. I see a lot of fighting. We didn't kind of get that in WandaVision. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love WandaVision. We didn't get it. We didn't get any real solid action until towards the end. I think this one is going to spread it out throughout. But I really don't know where they're going with it, and I do kind of see where Falcon is going to be taking up the mantle of the Captain America, and he has the shield and things like that. But I think it's something he's gonna struggle with. We're not gonna see that right off the bat. He's probably gonna have to grow into it.
No, I saw the last trailer that I saw. He was like putting the shield away. So yeah, I don't think you're gonna see that to probably the end.
Like I saw him practicing with it and throwing it at some trees and stuff, just trying to get a feel for it. But I think this is something is gonna be spread over some seasons.
He was the did he become Captain America in the comic books?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because I believe it was a black Captain America, so I'm pretty sure it was him. Look at you, man. Look at y'all. Look at you.
I'm not that hype. I mean, Falcon is not one of my favorite characters. I do like the Winter Soldier. I need to see where they're going. I need to see, you think there's going to be a lot of continuity with the MCU?
I believe so.
What's happened so far?
I believe so. I don't see how they can leave it out. I mean, I think they have to go there. I'm well with the Marvel MCU. I'm ready for the multiverse, man. I'm ready to see these alternate universes, and that's what I'm ready for. I don't know if we're gonna get that in here, and I'm not even sure if we're gonna get any of that stuff this year. But I'm ready for it, man. It's been time. Let's see some X-Men. Let's see, see some other characters.
I would love
progress
to see
this story.
Some X-Men in the MCU. Not that I'm tired of these people or these characters, but I kind of just want to see some more.
Yeah, it needs a new dynamic. It's time for a new dynamic to
see
a new arc.
Some more of my favorite superheroes, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, it's time for a new arc, man. It's time for them to kind of unfurl this story along. But here's something you should be excited for, man. I know you probably perked up when you heard this, but Outriders coming to Game Pass.
I mean, I already have it pre-ordered. So
bought it. You jumped the gun. You gotta wait.
It is what it is, bro. I played, like I said,
What can you do though? Like, so you bought it already. So what's gonna happen?
I own it.
Right, but it's on Game Pass.
Right, it doesn't affect me because I own it. So that's for people like you or Price who haven't paid for it yet.
Right, but you have Game Pass too.
Yes. You can own games even while you have Game Pass, sir.
I get it, but I didn't buy it yet, and I know it won't be on Game Pass forever. So I guess you could look at it in that aspect.
I give it 6 to 8 months tops. That's what I give it.
That's not that.
It's long enough to get people hooked.
Yeah.
If they like looter shooters.
Yeah. So when you had first hit me up and you said you believe it's gonna be rumored, I was like, rumors. The very next day I see the email.
Yeah. They've been teasing.
It's in my email.
They've been teasing announcements before they announce stuff, and like
they try to get a soft feel for
think
the
like
reaction, that's all. 3
to 4 days before there was like a leak of a email, and then somebody from Microsoft had kind of did some wordplay. I forget exactly what they said, but after I played the alpha, which was I don't even remember at this point. What was it, like 5 months ago? 4 or 5 months ago? I knew I was gonna buy the game. I like the Division. I like third person shooters. I like loot based games. I like
did People Who Fly make the Division?
No.
What else did People Who Fly make? What else?
People Can Fly made Bulletstorm, and they made Gears of War Judgment. Those are the most notable.
Gears of War Judgment. That was the one where you had I can't forget his name. Cade, not Cade. I don't know.
Baird.
His name Clyde Baird. Yeah.
Those are the most notable games that I know they've worked on. Oh, they did Painkiller too. Painkiller was really good. Well, that's back in the day. That's I don't even know if Painkiller came to the consoles. But once I played it, it's a little janky. It's a little generic. But I'm not a person that needs AAA games all the time. I
You just
enjoy
want to shoot shit up sometime. I get
yeah,
you.
yeah, I enjoy it. It's pretty fun co-op. So, I'm happy to see more people get a chance to play it. I think more games should actually do this so that they have a chance to survive, instead of trying to come in and live off of that hype. I don't think this would have helped, like, let's say Avengers, the Marvel Avengers game that just came out, or Anthem, because those games were just really unfinished when they came out. This game has been delayed twice already. It was supposed to come out with the new consoles, then it was supposed to come out in February. So it's already been delayed a couple times. So, let's hope that they've gotten a lot of the jank out and completed it as much as they can.
Did you hear Microsoft is eyeballing Konami and Sega?
I don't know if I believe that.
Man, bro, if they get Sega and Konami, man, whatever.
They've been rumored to buy Sega since they've been making Xboxes. So, if you remember, the Dreamcast ran a Microsoft operating system. So the Xbox controller looks just like the
Dreamcast.
One of those Sega controllers looks just like the Xbox controller. They kind of.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. So that first Xbox controller, is that what you're talking? Like that first Xbox controller does look like Sega Genesis. Was it the Genesis? I think it might have been. It was one of them. Yes. Yeah. Yes, you are right.
It looks
very
like that
similar.
Controller. The Sega racing game was pretty similar to some of Microsoft's racing games. They took a lot of cues early on, and I really think they were trying to buy them early on, but they probably couldn't close the deal.
Right.
Might have helped them out in Japan.
I think it would be pretty cool if they closed the deal. I know I've read where they're eyeballing them. Who knows if it'll happen? But I think that'd be pretty cool.
What do you think about Outriders coming to Game Pass though?
I love it. I ain't got to buy it, but I love it. I like, most importantly, yes, I love it that it's going to be on Game Pass. But I think by it being on Game Pass and by it being cross-play makes it much more important. More,
right.
We're gonna have fun on it.
The player base. You're gonna play it on PC, right?
Yeah, I'll play it on the PC. Did you ever see my PC 4K capture test of Outriders?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you think that looked?
It looked good. It looked decent.
Yeah, man. I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready to grab some gameplay and let's do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Another game coming out, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Looks like the people from .emu, who did Streets of Rage, they are doing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Are you excited for this one?
Yeah, but I don't know if this is an entirely new game or if this is a remake or remaster. It sounds like a new game, I think. So
it looked new. I like, just from what I saw, it looked like a new game. It don't look like one of the old Turtle.
It looked
arcade
vaguely.
games.
Some of the shots look vaguely.
It looks familiar.
Similar.
It looks familiar, yes, but like it didn't look like the same game. And that's one of them games I flipped inside out. But I know my son's gonna get a kick out of this.
Your son likes he likes the Turtles.
Yeah, he's a Turtle fan. He not so much, not like he used to be. Turtles kind of, how Turtles come and go. The Ninja Turtles, like it'll be real popular for kids, and then it'll go away for 2 or 3 years, and then come
that's
back.
one of those gold mine IPs where you just strike gold and you can bring it back every 10, 15 years.
So whoever in charge of the Turtles, and I think it is it Konami? Is it Konami?
No.
Who's in charge of Bandai? So one of them companies. So like you said, all right guys, it's Turtle time. And he put out all the Turtle stuff, and it was like, all right, we dried up a little bit. Let's give them some room, and they pull it back.
Right.
But no, man, I'm excited. I'm excited because I know my son's gonna be excited, and we had a little fun on Streets of Rage. And every now and then he'll pop back in the Streets of Rage. I don't play it as much. I should. only games me and my son ever really play together is Forza. We'll hop on there at the same time, but we did get a kick out of Streets of Rage, and we flipped it. That's like
Right.
one of the only games me and my son has ever went through and actually beat. We were supposed to get up with you and your son, but never happened. But I think you said that was only a 3-player game. They don't have 4-player co-op on there.
Right. So
what
it
about
looks
you?
like,
You and your kids excited? You and your son excited for it?
you know, my son has like my dry, laid back, reserved personality. So he's very rarely super excited about stuff. You hear him every now and then come back here and talk to me about something. So I'll see what he really feels when it comes out, because he really like playing Streets of Rage together.
They need to make it 4-player co-op. Is this going to be 4-player?
Yeah, this one is.
They going to stick with?
No, this one is 4 players.
Nice. So we all can hop on there.
Turtles games are 4 players. It looks like the ownership rights is like depends on what not genre, but what entertainment field it's in. Because I see Viacom, I see Mirage Studios, I see New Line Cinema, I see 20th Century Fox.
Those are 2 movie companies. That's weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whatever entertainment field it falls under, that's who has control. Like different companies have control over it. Like television, somebody has it. Film, I don't know who owns the video game rights. But one interesting thing is that it seems like Fox, 20th Century Fox had it for the second and third films. And I don't know if those are the newest ones. Michael Bay. No, that's Paramount. So no, I was gonna say if
who did those last 2?
Yeah, it says,
I can't remember who did the last. I think New Line Cinema did the first one. Okay.
It says Paramount. Michael Bay did them for Paramount. But just imagine if 20th Century Fox still had it. That would fall under Marvel. Or Disney.
I don't want to see no turtles.
Or
I don't want to see
Disney.
I don't want to see no Ninja Turtles in the MCU.
No, I don't want to see them in the MCU, but I'm just saying that style of,
Right. No, I know what you mean.
Of movie making. But yeah, I don't see who has the video game rights. It doesn't say it here. But yeah, that's one of my favorite.
When is this supposed to be released?
Shit, I don't know, bro.
That would have been great because I should have looked that up, bro. That's me. That's on me.
I don't know.
I should have looked that up. I do not know when this is supposed to be released. Hopefully it's soon. Because I already told my son about it and he gonna bug me. He is gonna bug me. But yeah, man, I don't know. We're gonna have some fun with it, man.
It took a while for the for that Streets of Rage to come out. So I'm not sure if this one is coming out anytime. Well, that says date. Where's the date?
It's all good, man. We'll figure it out.
But you know what I would love?
Hopefully it's soon though.
What I would love to see is this same company. I want them to get the X-Men arcade game.
Ooh, bro. Okay, so Streets of Rage, Turtles, those Turtle arcade games, and the X-Men. Those are my shits
for sure
on them arcade games.
Did you ever play the Spider-Man joint too?
No, I never played the Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Spider-Man game.
I just remember them
too.
3. Them were some of my favorite. I remember going up to what's it called? Was it Funkoland?
Funland.
Roll up to Funland. Funkoland was before GameStop and ED.
Yeah, right.
But Funland, bro, you can find all them pinball and all them joints, man. I used to love going up there, man. But enough of the nostalgia. Speaking of kids being excited, so more progress on the PC. So I got lights and pretty much it's done. Just need an operating system.
I got lights because the RGB is the most important thing, of course.
For my son, for my son, man, for my son, it's done. He saw the lights come on and he went nuts in the Jace 2.
Mm-hmm.
Jace just green, blue, purple.
You ever?
So they ready, man.
You ever let your son play games on the PC? On your current PC?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's played a few.
I used to wake up. My son's like 3, and he would be
He know not to touch it without
he
me
would
being around.
he would no. I would wake up and my son would be back there playing. What is the name of that game?
Grand Theft Auto.
No, not he would start Grand Theft Auto on the 360, and you didn't believe me until I started taking pictures and showing you.
Because at that time when you told me, I think your son might have been 5 or 6.
No, he was 3, bro. He was 3. He wasn't even 5 or 6. He was a 3-year-old waking up early.
Was he good at it? Like, was he like chasing people down?
Nah, he wasn't good at it. He was actually playing the story. He wasn't like in free roam or anything.
Okay, he wasn't online.
No, he wasn't online. Because you have to select it to go to online. But I would wake up, he would be playing that. And then there's like a game, those games where you touch the screen on the phone and then you go higher and you go lower. There was a game on Windows that he kept starting up and playing, and I took pictures of that too. He was 3 years old, so he's been playing games on the PC since he was very little.
Right. I don't know, man. So he's excited and just operating system and a few other little small things. I got his monitor. Got keyboard and mouse, so he's there. He'll be ready to roll next week. But I got no more, bro. I'm out.
You got no more. You got no more. You're out. No more. So am I just supposed to stay here? So what are you saying?
The music, bro.
We're supposed to be a collective here.
A cohesive unit. You're supposed to be a cohesive unit. What is up? So definitely check us out on Instagram, Dummast Podcast. If you want to hit us up on that old Twitter machine, Dummast Podcast, and YouTube, Chicago to the Mass, Dummast Podcast, all one word.
Get it right. Don't mess it up. Right. Get it right.
I got it right there. Did I mess it up?
Yeah, you messed it up.
Did I mess it up? No,